Can't imagine myself being basic. I feel like the man when I'm thumbing through faces. Hide all this pain in this blunt, I'm gon' face it. I'm fighting demons, but I'ma embrace it. Take all these scars and I put them in cases to show all my dogs how I got to these places. I just want Beamers and Bentleys and races. Fucking a whiz, but you know we replace them. I just want models for all of my brothers. I want.
What's up, you guys? It's Bri here, aka B.Nicole, back with another video. In today's video, your girl is doing her very first story time, and this story, as you can tell by the title, is not a proud story, but it is a story of my life. It happened. I'm not ashamed, but it was a lesson to be learned, and I hope somebody else can learn from this lesson. As I tell y'all the story of how I got arrested, I will be enjoying some soul food. I've been craving soul food, so I ordered me some from ATL Fusion. If you live in ATL, go ahead and check them out. I forgot my macaroni and cheese, so I'm a little upset. But what I do have is a chicken leg. I think it's either the ATL Fusion sauce or it's the Carolina sauce. I'm not sure which one I chose. I don't remember. And I also have some candied yams. So I'm gonna be munching on that, grubbing on that while I'm talking to y'all, letting y'all in on the tea. Without further ado, let's get right into the videos. I want to start off by letting y'all know that this day I was already recording because I had decided that I was going to take my friend Anijah. You guys know Anijah. She's been on my previous videos. I will put a link down in the description box down below of the video that she is a part of, so you can be introduced to her if you don't know who I'm talking about. But my friend Anijah, if you do know who Anijah is, she does cheer for Albany State University. So this was back in, I want to say August or June. It was sometime in the summer months. She asked me could I drive her down to Albany for cheer tryouts. And me being a great friend, you know, I said, sure girl, I got you. Let's go. Let's make it a trip. I can make this a whole vlog, make this into a whole video, a whole experience or whatever. So me and Anijah got on the road that day and I was filming, and I'm going to show you guys the footage that led all the way up until me getting arrested. Yeah, but that day, a couple of things happened that day on the road. Actually, we almost got into an accident twice. People were driving crazy, but the whole way there I kept seeing 222. Now me, I'm into angel numbers. I'm a very spiritual person, so I do pay attention to signs. I believe everything is a sign and everything happens for a reason. And the whole way there I kept seeing 222 heavy, like heavy, back to back, like it couldn't be ignored. So I was seeing it so much that I mentioned it to Anijah, and I'm like, Anijah, I keep seeing 222 everywhere. And she was like, what does that mean? I'm like, go ahead, look it up. So she looked it up and she was like, wow, it basically means that, you know, God is with us, God is protecting us, and to have faith in him. So the whole way there, even though the ride there was kind of chaotic and kind of nerve-wracking because we almost got into 2 accidents, God was letting us know that he was there the entire time and we had nothing to worry about, which was also the case when I got arrested. So that was another sign, and that's another thing that kept me so calm through the situation. Yeah, I'm about to show you guys the footage of everything before I got arrested, and then I'll come back and explain more and what happened after the footage cut off. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Bri here, aka B.Nicole, back with another video, and I look a hot mess. Just know we about to go fix that. But today's video, your girl is about to drive to Albany, Georgia for the first time. I've never drove more than 50 minutes, 60 minutes. So this is gonna be my first time driving this far. Once I get to the house and, you know, get all cute and stuff and get ready to go, I'll let y'all know why I'm going and who I'm going with and what we're gonna be doing there. But I'll be back with y'all in a second.
God damn, why are you so close?
Okay, y'all, so well, first of all, last time I showed y'all my phone, it said 2:55. It is now 4:51 and we are still in Atlanta, Georgia. We have not left yet. Don't blame that on me. But we did, you know, do our little errands, do everything that we need to do.
Yeah.
She got her cheer stuff. That's why we're going. And I just tell them why we're going to Albany in the first place.
Cheer tryouts, man. Y'all don't have to do it one last time before, you know, I graduate. So they having tryouts tomorrow through Sunday. And yeah, Bree was kind enough to offer to help me, or offer to bring me to Albany because I didn't have a way there. So yeah.
Great friend, right?
Very great friend.
I have no reason to be down in Albany, but we're gonna make it a whole, you feel me, getaway, a whole vacation. But yeah, we're about to get on the road. We said our prayers. I will get back to y'all once we either get to Albany or we take a little break.
Halfway, because we switching, so.
Yeah, she's gonna be driving too. But I'll get back with y'all.
Long live Josh, man.
Long live Josh.
Yes, man. Okay, y'all, so it's official. We are now on the road. We have 2 hours and 57 minutes to go.
Period. And we're gonna make it. Y'all ready? Okay, guys, so we have about, let's see.
How long does it say?
We got 39 minutes left. So Elijah's gonna drive for the rest of the time. Hope you ride.
Y'all, we almost got into a fucking accident 2 times today.
Yeah, we
2
actually
fucking times.
experienced
Like,
some
damn.
mess. But we're grateful because we are here.
Forever grateful. Forever grateful.
And I was alert
Yes.
and paying attention.
And luckily it wasn't anything too serious. She was able to catch on quickly and react.
Yeah, nobody was hurt either.
Yep.
Somebody just, you feel me, ran into the grass in order to save his life and the people in front of.
Yeah, that's what I said. Luckily, it wasn't a wall, because if he would have, the way he swerved, he definitely would have ran into that wall.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
thank God it was just grass in a little area that you could just do that shit on. And luckily there was nothing behind us, because it was a 16-wheeler, but it was far back, so she could, you know, she had room to do whatever the hell she would have done if it was worse than what it was.
Yeah.
So, but now I gotta go slow in this area, because
Popo.
yes, all throughout this road. I remember the first time my aunt texted my mom saying, all right, y'all be careful going on this road, because it be police all out. And it's a police station on this road too, so maybe
That's
down
where they be
here.
setting their traps.
Yes. Look, that's what no, that's not one.
But yeah, we almost there. Once we get
I
there,
feel like we should go back
we gotta
to
check into our hotel. And after we check into our hotel,
shit, I don't know.
right?
I wish we was on vacation. Like, this dry slick made it feel like we was going somewhere. But we're not. We're in Albany. Nothing is in Albany. Like, I could see if we was going to Valdosta or any part of Florida. But we're in Albany. So, yeah.
I'm probably just gonna be even working all the time.
Okay.
Editing
Okay.
videos, making ends meet, whatever I need to do.
Now,
But
for
I
that
guess-
second day, bitch, I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know. Just go explore Albany. How about that? I say just have
Yeah,
fun.
you already know. I'm
Just
going.
have fun. do
I'm
what you
going
gotta
somewhere.
do.
I'm going out to eat.
Why would you do that?
What you mean,
Why not wait until I'm finished?
girl?
Come on, I'm gonna have to celebrate.
Okay, we can go out to eat again, but I'm not about to be. I'm not about to not just go out to eat because.
Go to the mall. See, I want you to see how shitty our mall is. Like, when I tell you, don't go to the mall like right before, a couple days right before a big party for like homecoming or the Noops or something be doing, because baby, you go to the mall a couple days before, you won't find nothing, or you'll see something and everybody else got it. The mall ain't got nothing.
So why would I go to the mall? The people don't want to see that.
I mean, they have shoes. They have, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I have found a couple of things. Me and Krishanda actually have found a couple of things at the mall at this one particular store that we always go to, but I don't remember the name, but they had some cute shit. It was like you had to catch them on a good day. Like, you ain't gonna find nothing. They got, nice ass dresses, 2 cute pieces, did I say that right? 2 cute 2 pieces. What? No. Some cute 2 pieces. There we go.
All I know is, y'all, I told Anisha,
What?
we doing all this, you feel me? Drove 3 hours, basically 3 hours. Look at the screen, just bumpy ride. Relax. Anyways, like I was saying, tell Anisha she better make this team, okay? She was already an Albany State cheerleader. She was already a cheerleader before, but she took a break and became a diva. She's also a dance diva.
I can do it.
So, you feel me? They might feel some type of way about that, but hopefully not.
No, my sisters, they support me. Shout out to y'all.
That's good. So y'all better make sure she makes this team.
And I'm actually excited to be. Oh, well, never mind. Football season is canceled. I was going to say that shit just hurt me, but I was going to say I'm actually excited because some of my dancing sisters, like Jordan, my captain, Precious, my co-captain, and a lot of other ones, they were passionate, or they're going to be passionettes or dance with the passionettes this season if we were to have one. And I was going to be out there with them for like homecoming and to support them. So I was really looking forward to that, because I think we will be on the bus together, like when we'll be going to games and shit, because they travel. So
yeah,
I was actually looking forward, but they took away football season. What a damn shame.
Corona. Y'all stay safe out there. That's right. Y'all, I don't know what's going on.
What is going on? What is going on here?
I don't know what. So, y'all, we don't mess with the police, okay? And
They're probably like, why does bitch just do that? I'm not letting you in.
I thought it was a checkpoint.
Who?
I thought it was a. You never heard of a checkpoint? Like they'll do, like back home where I'm from, they'll do like a checkpoint.
Hold on, so is it gonna
Had what?
the weed? Just in case, you never know.
Bro, we good. There must be something in the road. Everybody just gotta go slow. Cause ain't nobody really stopping for that.
Yes,
long.
they are. Look, they stopped right there.
Where?
In front of that white truck. The black truck is stopped.
No, look at our side.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's going.
No, they're stuck. They're stopped. Look, nobody's moving.
Okay, so as you can see in the video, the last footage that you just seen, you can see where I effed up at. Basically, me and Anisha were talking and discussing, and she was saying that it looked like it was a bunch of police up ahead, like it was a checkpoint, a sobriety checkpoint. If you guys don't know what a sobriety checkpoint is, it's when the police blocks off the road, and basically everybody that comes through that road has to be checked for drugs, anyone who's drinking and driving, suspended license, people who are driving without a license, people who don't have insurance. It's basically a way to make sure everybody coming through the town was following the law, basically. Now, mind you, this was in a small town called Warwick County, right outside of Albany. And this is how this little town makes their money. So I'm pretty sure they do this often. So if you ever go down to Albany, Georgia, don't go through Warwick County because they be on. But basically, as you've seen in the video, me and Elijah were going back and forth discussing whether if I should throw the weed out while I had the chance or keep it. Now me, this is where I messed up at. I didn't think that it was a sobriety checkpoint because to me it looked like the cars were moving and nobody was being stopped really. So I was like, we're good, let's go. This is when gets real. We're driving up, we got back on the road. We did pull over to the Dollar General parking lot and we were trying to discuss like what we should do. Once we made our decision, we got back on the road and we're pulling up, and I'm telling you guys, there's like 20-30 officers out here. They're on both sides of the road, so all the cars coming that way and all the cars coming this way, everybody was being stopped. Once I realized it was sobriety checkpoint, I was like, uh-oh. My car used to always smell like trees. Yeah. So even when I didn't blow trees, my car still smelled like trees all the time. So as we are pulling up to the officers, I told Anijah, she was driving, mind you, I told Anijah to roll down the window. That's also where I messed up. So Anijah rolls down the window, and the officers actually kind of like gave us the green light, telling us that we can go, and they weren't even worried about us. Like, they weren't going to say nothing to us, they were just going to allow us to go. But since Anijah had the windows down, they smelt trees. So since they smelt trees, they was like, pause, hold up, wait a minute, I need y'all to stop right quick. And one of the officers was talking to the other officers like, marijuana, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So they pulled us over. They asked us when's the last time, we blew trees, and we told them like earlier that day, which was not a lie. Before we got out the car, I told Anijah, like, whatever happens, we're gonna tell the truth. We're not gonna lie, because I feel like lying would just make the situation worse. Truth is the only safe ground to stand upon. So I stuck to that the entire time. So they told us to get out the car or whatever. They separated us. I'm only gonna tell my side, okay? Anybody else that was involved in the story, take it up with them. I'm only gonna tell my story, okay? Okay, let's continue. I'm standing on the side of the road. It's probably about 4:30-ish. We expected to get to Albany around 5:30. So we was making good timing until we got pulled over. So mind you, the sun is beaming. Out in Albany, Georgia, the sun is worse than it is in the city. I don't know why. I guess it's because we're in the country, but it was hot, okay? Not only was it hot, but it was gnats all over the place. Like, you couldn't be outside without constantly. So I'm standing on the side of the road next to my car, just, swatting flies away. And an officer comes next to me, kind of like he was babysitting me or whatever, while they do what they do. He's asking me, is there trees in the car? I said yes, because there was. So he asked me where it was. Now look, I didn't do this on purpose, but it happened. So I told him that it was in my purse. But before we pulled up to the officers in the road, I actually put it in an old Wendy's bag from the Wendy's that I had earlier, and I put it at the bottom of the bag like it was trash. I forgot that I did that. In the moment, I forgot that I did that. And I told him in my purse. But I didn't want to be like, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's not in my purse. It's actually in that Wendy's bag. Because I didn't want him to think that I was playing games or that I was lying. I don't know, but that was my thinking at the time. Like, I didn't want them to think that I was trying to like play games with him. I wasn't trying to lie about nothing, even though I did lie on accident. So he searches my purse, he goes through my purse, he pulls everything out and doesn't find it. So now at this point I am lying. I'm like, I'm not really sure where it is, because I didn't want to be like, oh, you know, check the Wendy's bag, because it kind of looks bad, like, oh, she's trying to hide it. I don't know, does that make sense? He finally finds it in the Wendy's bag or whatever. You know, I'm just standing on the side, trying to be as calm as possible as I'm swatting the gnats out of my face. Mind you, we are on the side of the road. On the side of the road, there's my car, and then there's a big old trailer that says police on it. Now, this trailer is where they were taking all the people who got arrested, and you were going to sit in this trailer either until they were done with the sobriety checkpoint, which they were doing it for a whole 24 hours straight. So you would have been there probably until the following morning sitting waiting in there, or you can go in there and talk to a bond officer. They had 2 bond officers inside, and you could bond yourself out basically. So after he found the marijuana, he told me to turn around, and he put handcuffs on me behind my back. When he put the handcuffs on me, I was still calm. I was still, you know, I was praying the whole time. I was calm. I was being obedient, doing whatever he told me to do. So he put me in handcuffs and took me to the trailer. Mind you, this trailer is sitting in front of somebody's business, a whole store. So there's a whole audience, okay? Mind you, there's already people, you know, on the road that are waiting to get through the sobriety checkpoint, but there's also people standing outside of their businesses looking, seeing what's happening, who's getting arrested, like it's a show. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is so not me. This is so embarrassing. Like, how did I get in this situation? Like, why me? Like, I'm a good person. Like, I don't do nothing but mind my business, work hard, and smoke a little tree sometime. That's it. That's all I do. So they take me to the trailer, and I think I have a picture or a video of me basically like with my hands behind my back but trying to use my phone at the same time. So once I get in the trailer, there's 2 bond officers. There's one black lady and there's one white lady. The black lady was dealing with 3 other females who had just got arrested. I believe it was for the same thing. So I couldn't deal with the black girl, even though, you know, that's what I was comfortable with. That was my first instincts to go to her, but she was already busy. So this nice little petite little white lady, you know, she was free to help me, and I started immediately asking questions. I'm like, okay, so what do I do from here? Like, am I going to jail? Like, what's happening? Like, can somebody bond me out? Like, how much is it? What do I need to do? So she started talking to me. Mind you, I'm like this. So I'm asking her, like, can I make phone calls? Like, what can I do? Can I call somebody? Because I need help. Like, I need help. I can't do this by myself. So she like, yeah, you can make all the phone calls you need. You can be bonded out and be free tonight. But if not, you're going to sit in this trailer with us until we pack up to go, and then we'll take you to the police station and, you know, go from there. So I'm like, oh no, I'm not trying to stay here overnight. I want to get this situated and handled tonight. I am not staying overnight in no jail or no trailer or nothing, or no handcuffs. So I start immediately making phone calls like this, y'all. I'm not playing, like this, literally like this, like. And I'm like, is there any way we can like change my cuffs to the front or something so I can properly use my phone, so I can properly make phone calls or whatever? And she like, nah, just do the best that you can, or I can hold the phone up for you. And I'm like, nah, whatever, I'll handle it. One thing I did not want to do is call my mama. I was not gonna call my mom, okay? While I was standing out there, that's one of the things that I thought about. Like, if I call my mama right now, she is going to go ballistic. Mind you, we were 30 minutes out from Albany. Albany is 3 hours away from Atlanta. So if I would have called my mama would have hurried to Albany, okay? And then I would have had to hear her mouth all the way back. And I felt like I put myself in this situation. In order for me to be an adult, I had to handle it myself. So that was my attitude the entire time. I'm like, I ain't gonna call my mom. I'm gonna handle this situation like an adult. I got myself into it. Now I'm gonna get myself out. And I'm gonna tell her after. But I'm not gonna tell her now. Instead of calling my mother, I called my boyfriend. I called him and I let him know, you know, what was going on or whatever. And I started talking to the bond officer. She had me signing papers and stuff like that with my hands behind my back, still signing papers like this. So I asked her, like, you know, how much is this going to cost me to leave this motherfucker right now? And basically she told me like $460. So I'm like, okay, so you guys take card? Is it cash? Like, how do you take this money? Because I can get that to you right now. She's like, we take card and cash, whichever one you have. They took my car as well. But we gonna get to that a little later. Me and Anaja's friend, Tanaya, you guys know Tanaya as well. She was actually on her way down to Albany. She was about an hour or 30 minutes out away from us, behind us. So we actually called her and she came and she was making sure that we were straight and stuff. So she came, thanks to Tanaya. We love you. You're a great friend. I paid my bond. I was blessed with the money, that I had the money. That was a blessing, because if I didn't, I would have went to jail. I paid my bond. They took the cuffs off of me because that's all they wanted from me was the money. Like I said, this little town, this is how they make their money. Next step, I'm like, okay, so where's my car and how do I get it? They're like, oh, they towed your car to so-and-so and so-and-so. So I'm like, okay, where is that at? I look it up, it says 2 hours away. I'm like, so y'all telling me y'all took my car 2 hours away? Did y'all think y'all was finna take me back to the station or something? So it turns out that wasn't true. And actually the towing company that I was looking for was actually one of the guys that I made eye contact with earlier, who was watching it all go down like it was a show, which I believe he was plotting on me the entire time. He was plotting on my car. He knew how much he was going to charge me. I do believe that I got scammed, but it's okay. That night I was just ready to go, so I gave him the money that he asked for and I kept pushing. Now let's get to that. So Tanaya drives us to where my car is. It's down the street. It's in this fenced in. My car is the only car in there. There's no lights, and this man in the tow truck. So I get out. I'm like, so what is it going to take for me to get my car right now? He was like, I need $200. I'm like, okay, bet, $200. So how are you going to get this $200? She was like, cash only. Okay, cool. So I get back in the car with Tanaya. We go to the gas station. We come back. I get this man $200 to get my car out that sat in there for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Got my car and got the F on. Okay? We were supposed to arrive in Albany at 5:30ish. We didn't get to Albany and get to our hotel room until midnight. It was just crazy, y'all. Like, I would have never thought that that would have happened to me. But it did happen. It was a lesson learned, and it'll never happen again. So that is the end of the story of how I got arrested. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below what you would like to see next. See you guys.